What's up? What's up? Yo, I don't know if you ever seen it, but it's starting to resurface now because of what Puff is going through. But it's this video with these two brothers. You probably know. I don't know their names, but shout out to them. They be having good podcasts. But it said a year ago today that they had Puff, on their platform. But it was like, I guess an auditorium was packed. You know what I'm saying? And he was breaking down his lawsuit against Diageo and Ciroc and all them people, all these other companies. I think they're the same thing. I think they were. And he was talking about how he really, and I do remember, shout out to this kid named Tavy D. This was like 2000. Man, it was like early. Like, I don't even think Puff was drinking Ciroc, to be honest with you. When this kid, you know what I'm saying? That's when I was first introduced to it. This was years ago. We went everywhere in the town looking for it, everywhere, and he found it. And, I was like, wow, this is good. You know what I'm saying? That's when I first, like, he was the one that put me on this. But I don't even think Puff was messing with it yet. I'm just saying, I'm just speaking facts. I think, you know what I'm saying? This had to be like '05 or something like that. He know who he be. So like maybe 3-4 years later, all of a sudden, Puff's on all these commercials, doing stuff for Ciroc and everything like that. But his whole beef was he wanted everything. He wanted his, Ciroc to be in the upscale, the wineries and spirit shops too. Like, basically the rich elite where they go buy their stuff from or get it ordered from. However, he wanted that type of support too. Of course, he loved the black people. That's the one that, started doing it for him as far as anything. You know what I'm saying? So he wanted, because he said he had the same beef with Macy's and all these other high-end stores where they would put his with Sean John under Urban, rather than, in the same section as like Polo, Tommy Hilfiger, Nauticus, etc., etc., etc. This is a good point, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, why has got to be urban? But they do that to us, especially when we make. I remember when Wu came out, when Fat Joe dropped. I don't know if his made it to them high end store. Like when he dropped 560. Who else? Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna tell you that. You know what I'm saying? But they was put in urban areas. They made money, but it'd been nice to go over there too. You know what I'm saying? Why we just got, or why call urban? Like they kids don't wear that stuff too. There's probably wearing it more than we was. Just not gonna tell you that. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, it was if you go peep that, it was. I didn't see it when it first came out last year, but yeah, it was kind of long. But it was like he was breaking down a lot of stuff. Like, he touched on a lot of things and stuff like that. But go check it out though. Sticking